in here. Welcome, graduates, faculty, family, friends, and honored platform guests. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. Everyone sitting here today is so incredibly proud of you. And if you haven't realized this yet, we're not students anymore. Whether you like it or not, we are officially adults, a role which I personally have been avoiding for the past 2 years. However, just because you are no longer a student doesn't mean that you should stop learning. Although yes, this may include occasionally binge-watching Planet Earth on Netflix, it also means stepping away from the smartphones and immersing yourself in something new. Do not let your growth end here today. We've heard all of the excuses. I don't have enough time, I'm too tired, I'll do it when I graduate. But now that we're here, it's time that we challenge ourselves, put ourselves out there, and keep growing as individuals. Whether you want to learn a new language, take up a new hobby, finally do that project you saw on Pinterest a year ago, the wonderful thing about learning is that it is a lifelong process. And as students, we're only getting started. So as we start our careers, we have to continually be asking ourselves, how do we stay competitive? How do we stay innovative? And how do we lead change? As graduates, we're caught between sadness as we say goodbye, but also optimism for the future. There are many things that we will miss about student life at NSCC. Things like hanging out at the crossroads in between classes, going to the cafeteria and seeing JC the chef singing and dancing to Beyonce. I know I will miss having an interest-free student loan. But most importantly, we're gonna miss seeing our friends and our classmates every day. But this is also a time to be excited about the future. We've been given the tools that we need to be successful in our chosen fields and to follow our passion. At NSCC, we're part of an environment that exposes its students to more than just textbooks. Many of us have been given invaluable hands-on experience that is hard to come by in the post-secondary world, whether it be through work placements, apprenticeships, community service projects. On one of my work terms, people would say, we love having NSCC students. They love seeing us translate knowledge into real-world experience that goes on to making a lasting impression. In our communities and across different industries, NSCC is known for leading change and bringing creativity to the table. Now, in this room today are individuals who, over the course of months or even years, have shaped and mentored us into the people we are today. They are often one of the first people we see every morning. The staff and the teachers at the IT campus do not simply come to work every day to do their day job. They connect with us, they empower us, and they make sure that we have everything we need to be successful in the future. So to each and every one of our teachers, thank you. Thank you for believing in us. Yeah. Now, it can be hard finding what motivates you to make that leap from recent graduate to successful professional. I learned about motivation in my first year of university when my residence was raising money for charity. The goal? To fill one of those really big water jugs with pennies. Now, my fellow students and I, we realized that, this was an important cause, but our dorm leaders found a unique way to motivate us. Until that jug was completely full, they would play Hanson's Bop on a continuous loop from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every single day. After the second morning of waking up to that song blaring through my window, I had to take things into my own hands. So I got on the bus and went to the bank in a town completely new to me to get $10 worth of rolled pennies. Now, I'm not saying that being tortured by 90s boy band music is the best source of motivation. What I'm trying to say is that we need to go beyond simply recognizing the importance of something. In order to achieve success, we need to find what pushes us, what motivates us, and what inspires us to take action. This affinity for success is what brought all of you here today. So keep finding your bop, your inspiration, and your determination to make a difference in the next chapter of your journey. Let us not be guilty of that mindset that somebody else will do it. Somebody else will advocate for those bike lanes I really want. Somebody else will protest that bylaw I'm against. Somebody else will finally decorate the apartment I moved into last September. We cannot depend on others to invoke the changes that we desire. This mindset of somebody else will do it, it's dangerous, especially among young people, because if we assume that somebody else will do it, our voices, they never get heard, and the change we want to see, it never happens. So instead of saying somebody else will do it, why not say I will do it? There is so much potential sitting in this room today, and together we can do great things for ourselves, for our communities, for our professions, and for our province. When I moved from Ontario to Halifax 5 years ago, a lot of people questioned why. They would say, well, we know that Nova Scotia is beautiful, but you're not going to find a good job. You'll be back. Nova Scotia has a unique and, let's be honest, sometimes difficult environment in terms of its economy and its growth. And as recent graduates, this can be scary and discouraging. But we are exactly what this province needs: a new generation that is committed to developing an innovative and a sustainable community that the rest of the country can look to. Our communities, they depend on us to voice our opinions about where we're going and how we're going to get there. There is a place for us here, and I encourage you to challenge the present and work towards a brighter future. Now more than ever, we need more innovators, more entrepreneurs, more leaders for change. And who better to fill those roles than the people sitting in this room today? So as you go out into the world, remember Ayn Rand's words from Atlas Shrugged. Do not let your fire go out. The world you desire can be won. It exists, it is real, it is possible, it is yours. So to my fellow graduates, be courageous, be imaginative, and be determined. Thank you. Okay.
There you go. Congratulations. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Good job.